So, today we are talking about releasing emotions. This month we're talking about releasing them in our spleen and stomach. And one of the questions I want to know at the beginning of every emotion that we do is how do you demonstrate this emotion? So, let's say failure. If we chose the emotion failure of the pictures, how do you demonstrate that? Are you crying? Are you pouty? Do you get angry because you failed? Hmm, something to think about. What about anxiety? When you say, I'm anxious, how do you actually demonstrate that? Are you nervous? Are you worrisome? Are you trying to get your house in order? How do you demonstrate the emotion? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today is actually acting versus reacting. So reacting is a automatic response or programming. You'll hear us say programming a lot in healing. What is your programming? You were programmed to do that. Why were you programmed to do that? So an automatic reaction is basically you're giving no conscious thought given to what is triggering you. You're just responding. So if you're hateful and ugly at people and every time this happens. Or let's say you start to pout and you run away. Or maybe you just decide that um, you are not going to tolerate other people around you. So you build walls and you ignore them. So all of these can become automatic responses or your programming, what you automatically do. So you may even have said things like, this is who I am. This is my personality. Why can't you just respect who I am? Um, well, no, this is actually probably not who you are. It's probably actually just a habit, something that you started doing and your neural pathways clicked in that path and you've just kept doing it. So no longer have you given yourself choice in a matter like, oh, this person made me angry. I'm going to not scream and throw things on the floor. I'm going to actually hear what they said, apply it, address it, and move forward. So you're maybe functioning from a place of reaction. We now what we would like for you to do is move to a place of acting. So acting is making the choice of how you will respond to the emotion as it is surfacing and then make the conscious decision about how you're going to respond. Hmm. Let me say that one more time. Where you want to go is to a place of acting. Acting is making a choice of how you will respond to the emotion that is surfacing and making a conscious decision about your response. That's pretty big. This is where self development comes in. This is where personal growth comes in. This is where sanctification comes in, if you're going to use a religious term. So it's basically about making our own choices. At some point in your life, you've given up the, probably have given up your choice process and have gone with a program, a reaction, because it was easier. It's how you did it before. I got attention. I got what I wanted when I did this and reacted this way before. So I'll do it again. And it's just followed you over and over and over and over again. You got the response you wanted. So all I want you to do is with this information is start to realize that when an emotion is when you're triggered and you're about to experience your emotion, which I'm probably triggering you at this time, um, then you have the response of your emotion, how you're going to deal with that emotion. So you might just keep your journal, and as things pop up and you sit down at the end of the day and you kind of think through your day and how things are going, and there's things that you did great and those things that you need to work on, you might look and go, man, I was really ugly with the kids today. I just flew off the top of my handle. You notice I do that a lot when there's a deadline or when we're in the middle of finals. I my personality gets really overwhelmed when we're doing so and so. So just write those things down. This is not a time for self-analyzation where you're going to condemn yourself or going to start lies trickling through or bad thoughts. All we're doing is collecting the information so that we can go about going back to go, what's the best way to correct this and to handle this? What would be a proper response? All right. Hope that helped. Action versus reaction. Are you reacting? Probably so. Bye.